What's up, everybody? It's Kami, and I guess we're just jumping right into this. Basically, this episode of Stand Swap, which I think is episode 8. Somebody commented, and he was like, "Hey, you should do Crazy Diamond and Soft and Wet." And I was like, you know what? That's a good comment, and I'll probably put it on the screen if I remember. Because usually I just like look at the comments right away, and I'm just like, okay, let's look at these and see which ones are whatever, and then I just kind of go from there. It's really just like, you know, a whatever thing. I kind of just look at whichever one looks most interesting to me, and then I just do it. And I know a lot of you guys keep saying things like, what is it? A lot of you guys keep saying things like Hermit Purple and like some other shit. You guys have been saying Hermit Purple a lot, and like I will get to a Hermit Purple one eventually. Maybe in the next Stand Swap, I'll do a Hermit Purple one finally, so you guys can, you know, get that out of your system. It just depends on, you know, I guess if you guys really want the Hermit Purple episode next, then go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. Yeah, so for this episode of Stand Swap, you know, we're just taking Crazy Diamond and Soft and Wet. So I guess we'll start with Crazy Diamond going to Josuke in part 8, right? Or just Gappy, right? So, you know, Gappy's just this guy that wakes up one day in like a rock thing, alright? This is gonna be a real messed up, abridged ass shit of part 8. So, you know, he wakes up and he's all like, hey, I don't know who the hell I am. What's going on? And then, you know, Yasuho finds him, right? She's this pretty-ass Japanese girl, and, you know, everybody likes pretty-ass Japanese anime schoolgirls, right? Right? That's what we like in this country. So he's like, oh, shit. You know, that's a pretty-ass girl. He's like, hey, boo, how you doing? And she's all like, I'm okay. But wait, you're, like, naked. And he's like, oh, yeah, I guess I'm naked. Because he just came out of the rock, so, you know, he's kind of naked and shit. So she's confused, just as confused as he is. I mean, I would be that confused too. Did you see how... Wait, did you see how Joshua just, like, slid in for that hit for Okuyasu, bro? That was great. But, you know, so they're confused. And then Joshua shows up, right? And he's all like, hey, you weirdo, why are you naked in front of my friend Yasuho? You can't just do that and be a naked boy. So, you know, Gappy's like, oh, shit. Whatever, this guy's some weird ass punk, I'm gonna beat him up. And then he uses Soft and Wet bubbles to take away his vision, and then, you know, the rest of part 8 happens. But part 8 is awesome. So if you were to give him Crazy Diamond, right, and like that first instance against Joshua, he'd probably just, you know, punch the shit out of him a bunch of times and probably just do something crazy with Crazy Diamond and, like, I don't know, pull a Josuke versus Johnny in All-Star Battle and, like, fix his legs and be like, yeah, you can walk again, and then be like, psych, bitch, and then, you know, hurt him again or something like that. I don't know. But you know what? We're gonna sip tea in the hood right quick. That's what we do out here. But yeah, so he would probably just, you know, body his shit. And if he were to fight, okay, the twins. I always forget the, like, part 8 villain names because I just, you know, don't remember these guys' names for whatever reason. I don't pay attention to them like that. For whatever reason, like, I can't remember their names, but the twins, the guys that have, like, the little, like, soccer volleyball stand thing, okay, fighting them would be, like, a little more tricky, I guess, because they had, like, that one poison that was inside of the ball or whatever, that would, like, you know, get to the enemy and shit while they're attacking. But, you know, with Crazy Diamond, he's able to just rearrange things, so he'd probably rearrange something within the balls, you know, like size or just the shape of it, and be able to manipulate it to, you know, whatever he needs it to be. He would always just be able to hit the ground and, you know, do something like this where he can just, like, get the little rock shield or some shit. And, you know, Gappy being as creative as he is, and Gappy's a pretty damn smart guy when it comes to combat, he would definitely find some type of really good use, I guess, for Crazy Diamond in that fight. I mean, you know, even just his first fight when he's fighting the one dude that was on the roof in Kira's house, which, again, I forget his name too. But even just in that fight, you know, he would have found some type of use for Crazy Diamond. It probably wouldn't have been, like, as, you know, cool as it is with Soft and Wet, because, like, Soft and Wet is just such a damn, like, it's just such a cool damn stand. And Soft and Wet's abilities and just this design in general are just very appealing and cool. I mean, that's literally the only word I can use to describe it. It's just a cool ass stand. Just look at his design right there, the way he just, you know, pops out and stuff. But if you had Crazy Diamond, pretty much just be bodying shit like he normally does, except it wouldn't be as cool, I guess, because the bubbles are a pretty cool effect. Not to say that Crazy Diamond isn't cool or anything, because Crazy Diamond is awesome. but it just wouldn't have the same, I guess, dramatic effect. But with that being said, he would still put in work. I mean, just look at the shit he does with the bubbles, though. You know, bubbles are cool. But if he had, or if Josuke, right, or normal Josuke Higashikata from Part 4 had soft and wet, oh boy, there's a lot of things that could have happened. Okay, so in his fight with like Highway Star, right, doing that shit, when he goes to like the hospital to meet up with like Yuya or whatever, he could have done so many things. He could have like taken the dude's like liquids out of his like IV or whatever that he was like hooked up to in the hospital. He could have just been like a complete dick about it too. He could have just been like, yeah, whatever, it's time for you to die now or some shit. He could have, what else would he have done? He could have just like fucked around with him, really. Because the thing with soft and wet is it can take away things, and it's kind of like really weird in how it takes away things. I mean, you know, he's able to put it inside of like something, inflate the bubble, and then it would like pop like he does when he's fighting the twins. He could take away people's vision by popping their eyeballs with the bubbles from soft and wet, and you know, he could take away people's friction like he does to what's his face, like he does to Joshu. I don't know why his name slipped my mind for whatever reason. It's been a while since I've JoJo'd, guys. I've been playing a lot of SMT, trying to finish SMT Strange Journey. It's a really good RPG, by the way. If you guys like JRPGs and you have a DS or a 3DS, you can buy it for like 20 bucks on Amazon. Yes, I just plug that shit. You know, I'm the next Medi, except instead of Shimonetta, it's SMT. I'm just gonna plug SMT games in every video. I'd totally do that, by the way. I might just start doing that every video from now on. But besides the point, you know, he can take away things with the bubbles. And if you were to give Josuke this, aside from having the normal Punch Ghost abilities, there'd be a couple different instances overall. I mean, when he's fighting Angelo, he could take away like his senses or some shit, and then he wouldn't be able to just, you know, hide away and go away with the rain and shit. He'd probably be able to track him a lot sooner. Who knows? Probably when he like captured his stand inside of the little rubber glove or whatever, when he like swallows the glove and he you know, takes an Aqua Necklace, he'd probably be able to just like, I don't know, if he were to take away like he would be able to take away something from Aqua Necklace, like maybe something of like it's oxygen, I guess, or like it's like water. Because the thing is, like, you know, it's a stand, so like if you take away the stand's oxygen, I mean, like, who cares? But like if he takes away something from like the water's properties, then he could probably just kill off Aqua Necklace completely, which would kill Angelo. So that'd be a different outcome. And man, Okuyasu just got on that bike and threw it at me. He missed. But he would be able to just take away like the properties of something in the water of Aqua Necklace and completely fuck up Angelo and kill him like that. When he fought the Surface Kid, which I don't remember if that was Hazamata or Tamami or whatever the guy's name is. I can never remember the differences between the block guy and Surface. Like, just what their name. I know what they look like, but I can never remember their names. So when he's in that fight with Surface, probably at the school or whatever, when he punches the mannequin or whatever. I don't remember that scene like perfectly, but when he's with the mannequin in the locker room, oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this in a while. But when he's in there, he'd probably be able to punch the mannequin and make it soft, I guess, by using bubbles. And, you know, it would no longer be some hard-ass wooden doll thing. And then he'd be able to beat him up there. And his encounter with Kira, when he finally sees Kira after Kira pretty much almost body bags Koichi and Jotaro, and he could have probably taken away Kira's senses from, you know, just being able to run away and like take away his like sight or his hearing or something, and then Kira would, you know, freak out, and Kira would have probably gotten killed right there, or he would have gotten captured. So I don't know if they would have killed him right there, because they'd never even really, you know, killed Kira themselves. It was just the ambulance that ended up squashing his head because he fell back after Jotaro punched him in time stop, and it's just like, oh shit, you know. And everybody was kind of just like, oh shit. Like, that was one of my favorite things out of the anime. Is like that moment is just like so like for like pretty much everybody. Like, you even look at Koichi during that scene, and he's kind of just like and I don't remember how you drive this shit. Okay, I can't even see the controls. Oh, I can do wheelies, dude. I like never do this. So like, you know, I'm doing this for the one time because I'm giving you guys a narrative. If I could get off this damn box, holy shit. Oh, and that's how you do the turns. Okay, that's dope. But what was I saying? I was saying something important. But yeah, like that scene is just so like and you know, I don't want to say gruesome because it's just like whatever. You don't even see like, you know, his fucking head get like squished and like flipped under, but like Koishi's like facial expression, he tries to like cover his face and stuff, and just Hayato kind of just watches his dad's head get run over. It's just kind of like, oh shit, dude. But it's kind of funny. How do I get off this thing? Can I just like, can I get off the bike? Can I get off the bike? How do I get off the bike? I don't know how you get off this bitch. Okay, there you go. I guess I finally jumped off of it. I couldn't jump off of it for a reason, but that happens. And you know, in that scene where they're at the tailor shop, he would have probably just like done something to Kira and taken away his senses, or like when his hand escapes or whatever, like, and they he uses crazy diamond to like track his hand because Kira cuts his hand off or some shit. And you know, and he tracks him by that. If that were to probably happen, he'd probably use soft and wet to just like stop Kira from running completely, and you know, that would just fuck him up, and then they'd probably catch him on that, like just right there and then. I'm pretty sure they'd just catch him, and that would be the end of Kiryu Yoshikage and probably, you know, the end of DIU. I mean, what else would happen? He wouldn't sitting around and get more stand users unless his dad tried to go and get more stand users, but even still, Josuke would just use soft and wet and be all poo. But the thing with, talking about soft and wet for Josuke is it's a little harder because we haven't really seen everything that soft and wet can do, so I can't give you guys like a full on explanation on, you know, everything about soft and wet like I could for Crazy Diamond if I were to sit down and do one, which is why I thought that this video was a little more interesting, because I don't have all of this information on deck like that. It's not like I could just sit here and be like, yeah, you know, this is what this is and this is what that is, and I can't really say that because I just can't, you know, I don't have all this information. But that's what makes this one a little more fun for me to record, so, you know, I just wanted to do this one. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll be uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And by the way, starting tomorrow, from the day you guys are seeing this, because this is going up on Monday, you guys are going to see the Persona 5 Let's Play start, so go ahead and support that. That's going to be fun. You know, I'm going to go and just go as far as I can and see where it takes me. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.